Okay, guys, so we're here. Girl. Okay, it's on. Anyways, so we're gonna do scary stories for this video today. So yeah, this will not be for kids because if you're easily disturbed, we're totally not. We got over it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're easily disturbed, do not be watching this. We're gonna share our opinions as we go along. So let's start with creepypasta.
I love creepypasta.
Um,
Let's do the cashier.
and I want this. Okay. Last Man on Earth. Killer on the Loose.
Ooh, Killer on the Loose, yeah.
And then I want to do a Life's a Mystery if you want that one too. Okay, so this one's a very short one. I was looking for pics of Kurt Cobain. I wanted a pic of him, the pink fuzzy coat, but when I googled it, I got a leopard print coat. I don't remember his coat. My friends found a pic of the type of coat I'm looking for, like his look, but it's not him. My sister-in-law remembers the coat I'm talking about, but even she says it's like our memories are wrong.
Okay, this says it's a 1 minute read. How is this a minute?
Where does it say that?
No, go back, click.
Anyways, but so like, what's wrong with this? Like, did I even? Yeah, this was a Kurt Cobain's mystery fuzzy pink leather jacket missing, but like, I'm pretty sure he took it to the grave with him. Do you think that?
Also, yeah, maybe.
If he's dead, I don't know. But
anyways, now Killer on the Loose.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong one. There's a killer on the loose, my daughter said, starting. Wait, hold up. Staring? Oh. Guys, I cannot read. Staring nonchalantly at her bowl of cereal. Not something I would expect a 5-year-old to say, so I gave her a smile and told her to finish the cereal before I would drive her to school.
The next morning, I was awakened to see the police around my neighbor's house. My wife, already on her porch, informed me that they had their throats slit in their sleep. I looked at my daughter, who stared while their bodies were wheeled out on a stretcher.
My daughter, once again, the next day told me, there's a killer on the loose. This time, I took it more seriously. The old cat lady who lived in 2 houses down was poisoned and found dead on her couch by her nephew.
I wonder if my daughter knows who the killer is. I hope not. Oh, I can do it again, yay. I wouldn't want to have to kill my own family because the little brat can't keep her mouth shut.
I think he's the killer.
Honestly, yeah.
Because he said if the little brat can't keep her mouth shut, like, why would
I
he say
wouldn't
that?
want
Like,
to have to kill my own family.
yeah, like, why would he say that? Like that. I think he's the killer. What do you think? Do you think that too? Yeah. Okay,
Maybe
so
not, but like probably.
that's not giving me the chills. Creepypasta. I'm giving it like a 3 stars right now. It's great stories,
Yeah.
but they're not really giving me the chills. Okay, River, you can pick one, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Let's see here.
I'm hungry, bro. Okay, hurry. We don't have all day.
The mirror theory.
Okay, you can read it.
What if there was another side to the mirror that your reflection wants you to keep out of? What if you can climb through a mirror, but your reflection keeps standing in front of you? Try to touch the mirror without your reflection touching the same place. Maybe the cold surface isn't the mirror you're touching, but your own reflection pushing you out. Think about that. Maybe you are the reflection.
You know what? I don't even know what I look like. Like, I just trust the mirror to tell me what I look like.
Thing. I can see what you look like.
I can too. But are our eyes really... What if you look different to other people?
I cannot see my face.
Yeah, I can't see my own. I don't know if you're having a dream. If you can see your own face, or what you believe is your face, that's a dream. That's how I wet the bed. And then now that I'm recalling it, like, that's how I wet the bed. And I know that was a dream. So I just embarrassed myself, but we all did it when we were younger. Next one. This one's called Terrifying Real Life Horror Stories. Oh. Nursing hospital, monkey dream, silver coin, troubling sleeps, blah 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 blah. Night owl, fishy getting gold, body under your bed.
Body under your bed.
Yeah. There's always that moment of dread when you stick one foot out from under your covers as you invade a paranormal activity style death being dragged down the stairs. You have an instinctive worry that what's under your bed from a young age, even though nothing has ever been under there. If that's the case, you're the one of the lucky ones.
Dead bodies have popped up in hotel beds all over America, Florida, California, Las Vegas, Atlantic City, and Jay. It seems there isn't a state that's gone without a corpse not checking out. One particularly disturbing case was in 2003, when a guest noticed a foul smell in his room at the Capri Motel, Kansas City, and complained to staff. After 3 nights of opening windows and no doubt gallons of Febreze, the stench would not leave, causing the poor guest to vomit in the room.
This is spelled so weird. When cleaning crew began shifting furniture to clean the puke, they found a decomposing corpse of a man wearing only a nun's wimple. I'm pretty sure that's the thing they put all over their body, and fishnet stockings. To repeat, he slept in that room for 3 nights. Shudder.
Shudder.
Okay, so like what? Like how's this disturbing? And how did they not know? Like
I think
why didn't he report to HR?
he did report to staff.
That's not HR though. I'll sue them. Making me stand there. Not cleaning it thoroughly.
Bro, I would have been like
Wait a minute.
I would have like been like, I'm getting a different room and reporting this.
Okay, so I have some theories. I have 2 theories. One, I'm pretty sure it was the staff, because how would they not know if he was checking? Like, how did they not know that someone was still in the room and he didn't ever check out? And also sue them for their cleaning, because aren't you supposed to clean after every single guest? You're just in filth. And then my other theory is he came with someone, they killed him in his sleep and left him there, so then no one would know and he would be signed as checked out. Do you have any theories?
No, but these ships are crunchy.
Okay, you can go now.
Okay,
You have to be quick. We're going to the pool.
oh yeah, we did that earlier.
Do not return adult. I hate that one.
bloody.
Yeah? Okay.
Give us a second.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We bake cookies. I'll read the first paragraph. Many and many
That's a good cookie.
a year ago, 2-minute
Kind of looks like a
warriors from the rebel villages got into a terrible argument. Harsh words were exchanged, and then knives were pulled. The warriors battled back and forth through the banks of the small creek. They fought with the fiercely of grizzles, tearing at each other with knives, rippling at each other's clothes and hair.
Suddenly, one of the warriors slipped on the muddy bank and fell into the waters of the creek. His bloody knife slipped from his hand and sank down and down to the bottom, landing upon a rock just beyond his reach. The warrior strained his pain-racked body towards the knife as his blood filled the waters of the creek, but it was just beyond his fingertips. He thrashed and clawed towards his knife, desperate to reach it. But before his rival killed him, but hold on, desperate to reach it before his rival killed him. But no matter how he stretched, it always slipped out of reach.
On the bank of the vicious maniac, warrior saw his rival shrink into the blood-stained waters and lay still, and knife just a hair breadth beyond his fingertips. He could not rise again. The fallen man's people found him a few hours later and tenderly rescued his body from the rippling waters of the creek. But when they tried to
Retrieve.
retrieve his bloody knife from the rock beneath him, it always slipped beyond their reach, although the creek was not deep.
Many and many a year has many a year has passed since the bloody day by the creek, and still the blood-stained knife lies beneath the rippling waters of the creek. Whenever anyone tries to reach it, the knife slips out of reach. It's like trying to touch something on the bottom of the sea. Although the creek is not deep, even the rushing waters of the spring season do not move the mysterious knife or wash away any of the blood staining its blade.
For this reason, the creek was called Kawunk, meaning knife, by the maniac people, and the white men called it Bloody Creek.
That's kind of racist.
I mean, it's the people pronounce it differently. Depends on your race, is what I was told, not by my family. But I don't know how this is a horror story. Like, it's weird that the knife kept slipping away. Forever not the big cookie. Knife kept slipping away, but you know what? That's a-okay. That's yours. Hold up. Sorry, me make cookies, but we're gonna move on to the next app, and I'll read one as my friend grabs a cookie. Okay. Let's go pick one out. Okay. Okay. This one that we're gonna call or read is called let's see. The Man Who Lives Above You. Okay. The man who lives above you is the quiet type. How lucky you are to live in an apartment underneath someone so sorry, I don't know this word. Cursorious is what I'm gonna call it. It seems he never drops anything. Seeing as how you never hear anything loud thumps coming from the rooms above yours. Even He is even kind enough to keep the volume on his radio and TV too low to disrupt you. Come to think of it, you had you not seen him spoken to him. This is spelled so weird, sorry. You would think that no one lived up there. Quite a big change from living below the batch of rowdy teens. Good thing I'm on the first floor.
Yeah.
Anyways. And yeah, the man that lives above me only hears like a little thump here and there, but not too much. Not that you think about it.
Yeah, probably because he's like walking or like
No, like
moving something.
now that you come of it, like I only heard a bang once. I haven't heard anything else other than that. We didn't hear him talk.
I've heard,
But we do have rowdy teenagers like living next door ish.
so he is terribly kind as well. Within the first week of you living there, he invites you up to dinner and offers his services as a plumber in case you have any leaky faucets. The maintenance crew is at this complex is awfully infinite. You can't have it all, I suppose.
He didn't even get off. Wait, he didn't even get offended when you told him that you were far too busy and didn't know him well enough to dine with him. He simply smiled, gave you his number, and let you know the offer stood as long as you lived below him.
Hold up. Trying real quick. One night you decide to take him up on his offer. Seeing as how you've tried the hot pockets your busy schedule allows, you call, uncertain about whether or not he is home due to the utter silence from above. And he answers and invites you to join him upstairs. He has made far too much chicken piccata to eat himself.
You
YOLO
climb,
time.
you climb the stairs and enter his apartment. It's impractical. You have already managed to spill some Coke Zero on your carpet. What? On your carpet? What's your carpet doing up there?
Why would
In his
you?
6 years of living there, he has left no stains.
Oh, there's no stains up there.
Anyways, stains. Dinner smells delightful. He already had a place set for you, almost as if he was expecting you sooner. Astounded by his kindness, you seat yourself and begin eating.
Nom nom.
Nom,
nom,
you,
nom.
you don't need to tell them. Chippy.
Almost immediately, you feel a bit drowsy. Overworked, perhaps? He smiles and watches your muscles slowly fail you. The sauce dribbling out of your mouth. You can't hold closed. You start to slide from your chair. You can almost feel the floor meeting your body. But no, he catches you. No sound is made. He carries you down the hall ever so quietly. You're growing too unconscious to worry. So rest assured, no one will hear a thing. You won't even hit the floor. Create a declar.
Credited to cholesterol. Okay, so how's that scary? That just seems like a very kind neighbor.
Yeah, like how is that scary?
I might
How
need
is
to
that
title
scary?
this. Y'all can't get disturbed by this. I picked the worst one. I thought it was gonna be like the man who's always silent, and yet there's murders every day.
Oh, like Okay. Pick. Bottle. I'll go first. My donation came in the form of a bottle. No, not like that.
Hold up, bitches. When I was a child, my best friend lived next to a little junkyard. Great place for a kid to hang out. A junkyard full of mysterious and exciting discoveries. And if you find anything nice, nobody minds if you take it. Except your parents, obviously. Well, not my friend's mom. Most of their bowls and plates came from that junkyard, but anyway.
One day, a bunch of us were hanging out, dismantling a car. Some of us might have been interested in the parts. I just thought breaking stuff was great. When we got the engines strewn everywhere, we set to work on the interior. Under one of the seats was a little glass bottle full of some green, bubbly liquid.
Cassidy trumped hygiene in those hold up. Cassidy trumped hygiene in those days. I corked it and sniffed it. The smell was pleasant, minty, and a little floral. One kid, Jackie, dared me to drink it. It was a double dog dare. I had to. Like I said, this yesterday.
The taste was also pleasant, and it warmed me on the way down. My body was filled with a strange, pleasant tingling. Nothing else happened, not until that night.
No, wait, sorry. First effect, I couldn't sleep. I haven't needed sleep since. It's alright. I get a lot done.
Second effect. A month later, I started to cough things up. I was playing alone in the woods, and I had the blood. There were chunks in the blood. Then I was puking. Then the entirety of my lawn intestine came snaking up as I sat there quivering, tears in my cheeks, struggling to breathe, literally puking my guts up. My mouth seemed to unhinge like a snake's to accommodate my lungs. My heart was on my sleeve. The blood stain would never have come out if I hadn't abandoned the clothes I was wearing. The police searched frantically for a missing person, but never found a thing.
I wasn't empty when I finished, though. New organs built up inside me. I could feel them. I could see them when I closed my eyes. Nameless lumps of spirals springing out of nothing.
I was green. Third effect, 2 months later, I began to crave the water. I couldn't possibly describe the feeling of thirsty skin, but it was a desperate thirst. I left my parents' house one night and walked until I came to a swamp and moved in. The murky, bug-filled waters felt like home now, as they did all those years ago. I sit under the water, watching the fish and salamanders get eaten by herons, looking at the surface, watching for my prey.
I'm sure you know what the fourth effect was. I'm typing this on the cell phone of my latest victim. She was delicious. She smelled like fresh melons. Credit to Machukulum and Minuchikamjo. Anyways, we'll do a part 2.
Wait, but what was the first effect?
Drinking that. First effect was like feeling all weird inside, I believe.
The first effect was
This one's weird.
Why
do
she
they
felt warm inside and it felt good, and then she didn't need sleep. And then the second effect,
She got organs,
yeah,
and then she started to eat people.
and then the third effect, she began to crave water. She had thirsty skin, and I think she became like some type of sea creature, something.
No, I believe she started to become like a real monster. She is a serial killer, and I'm pretty sure that's like monster blood.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But she like became like a water creature. So.
Oh my goodness, these are real. I clicked real horror stories. This was a real one. We're gonna start. You can go search it up. It's called Bottle. So if you can type in Bottle horror stories, you might be able to find it. I haven't checked yet. So if you want a part 2, we need just 5, and then we'll do one.
Yeah.